on. Right. Tonight's show isn't like the others.
Come on, we've got to do this quickly. The transmission's going to be cut any second.
Okay. If you enter the Chillspiracy zone, you might not ever go back. But I think you're ready. Let's do this.
So last week we discussed whether the moon landing actually happened. And this week, oh boy, we are coming down to Earth.
From the moment you leave your house until the moment you get back at night, you are being watched every step of the way.
There are about 1.85 million CCTV cameras all over the UK, and the London Tube network alone has 11,000 of them.
But it's not like you even need CCTV for that. You're plastering photos of yourself on the web, where you are, who you're with, all of the time. Don't believe us? Take a look at this.
I'm not okay, Mom.
But you know this already. It's impossible not to notice.
Your smartphone, computer, Alexa, to some of the latest TVs. You've put cameras and microphones all over your house.
And if you think they aren't watching or listening, then you're wrong. We've collected footage from random viewers, phones and computers.
Now, we've compiled these into short films to give you a sense of what they can get hold of. We've done this in a week. Imagine if you had the right resources.
But you're not only being watched and listened to, you're being tracked and your messages are being read, and all this information is being conglomerated into one big digital file with your name on it.
Surveillance is trendy. We're talking about it all the time, and we see it used again and again in fiction.
There's a reason people like watching TV shows like Black Mirror or Mr. Robot. It's because they get to explore these crazy Big Brother scenarios without actually having to experience them.
But you are experiencing them, at least a version of them.
But just how much do you know it though? That's what we tried to find out. Take a look at this.
Uncomfortable, but I think the fact is you get used to everything and you just put it in the back of your mind. It's the only way to function.
No, it makes me feel safer. I don't think if you're doing anything wrong there's an issue with being watched, or I feel safe knowing that people are watching, I think.
Well, personally I think a bit uncomfortable, you know, it's always someone watching you. It's kind of terrifying, you know.
So I cover my laptop camera and one on my monitor and on my telly.
On my phone, yeah, and my iPad, yeah, because I watch Black Mirror, so.
I didn't know you could do that.
For somebody to access it, I think it'd be a lot cheaper than what anyone would actually expect, personally. I just feel like, yeah, it's a bit of a taboo thing, but I feel like, yeah, that kind of thing isn't as private as it should be.
I couldn't possibly imagine, because I can't imagine I'm that interesting, but I should imagine it's probably more than I think. Unbelievable. Yeah. And I don't think half of us are aware of how easy it is to be hacked.
Quite scary to know. Thanks for that. We're all petrified now, anyway.
Oh wow, okay. That's scary.
It's my case. Yeah, exactly. It's quite disgusting. But yeah, I think some people are quite naive to it. But I think, yeah, you just got to kind of be aware of that. But I think anything like that, so I never have baby monitors for my baby and that, and camera ones. I don't have any of that. I don't trust that kind of thing. Just
Less technology, maybe just in general, because the more like awareness there is about it, the more I think people are gonna stop. Yeah.
Just depends if like you're one of the people where you want to be seen or you don't. So
I very much stay away from, most of my TVs don't have cameras, and I don't like the what's the Alexa thing. I hate all those things with voice recorder. I won't have anything like that in my house over my desk, and I refuse to. So yeah, and any applications that ask for access to microphones and cameras, never, I don't like that. But I think I'm just one of those overly private people. But yeah.
I think I'm quite good. Maybe some sticky tape over the camera might help.
We have to tell them now. There's no time.
He's here.
In just a few seconds, something very dangerous is going to happen. Now, we've risked a lot to have this show happen today, but we wanted to bring you something different, something real. Now, we pride ourselves in discussing conspiracy theories, but in a chill way here at Chillspiracy Zone. However, this time, the severity of the subject calls for seriousness. Any minute now, Arthur is going to come back with answers to our question. Why is surveillance information valued so much by our governments? Now, you might have noticed we're not in our regular set. We've come all the way from London to an unnamed location in Siberia where our guest seeks asylum for the knowledge he has. Tonight, we make it public.
Thank you for coming and meeting me here. I know how much you're putting on the line by being here.
There should be no reason for concern as long as you do as promised.
Of course. Thank you. Firstly, I know you want to keep your identity a secret, but would you mind if you could introduce yourself to the viewers just for credibility purposes?
My alias is Eric Froston. I was an agent of sorts with the British government.
Perfect. Thank you. So let's get straight to the point. Why? What's the end game? Like, why are the government collecting all of this information? What do they want to do with it?
Humanity as we know it is going to be a changed concept. There's no way around it. They know it. That's why they've started to build new things.